Hi, I'm Kathy Asnavorian, and I'm one of the owners of Fox Hills, and we are just delighted and honored to have the Singh Open at Fox Hills for so many years. And I just wish the outing the best, and Mr. Singh and his family the very best, because they are wonderful people. And even a little funny aside, he's actually tried to play matchmaker for my daughter, who is still unmarried. So with all our compliments and again, we're really honored to host this outing for so many years. Thank you so much.
All right. The first year I played in the Singh Open was years and years ago, and it was one of the first ones, I believe. A very small crowd, wasn't like it got to be in the years, and it was so long ago I didn't even have golf clubs. I had to borrow a set of golf clubs from one of our buddies, and my wife bought me my first set of golf clubs when I was 42.
The first year I played in the Singh Open was I think about 1968, 1969. Oh, I still come to the Singh Open to play because of a number of things, just to see all the people that we used to all work with in the industry. You know, this is primarily started out to be what I would call a restraint group, and all of our suppliers would be here, all the seatbelt people, airbag people, and it was kind of neat to see all of them again. Actually, this is the 15th year since I've been retired, but it's kind of nice to see the retirees, especially some of the guys that come from a long distance.
I'm Swan Rajpal. I congratulate Harkishan for having this Singh Open for last 50 years now coming up. I've enjoyed the company and the game, and it's more than just a golf game. It's a reunion every time with all the friends that we have. We have friends that are together for 50 years or more now. So it's great fun.
Yeah. So I've been volunteering for this for how many years now? Of the prizes, okay, I used to bring hanging baskets of flowers. And one year I'm handing out hanging baskets of flowers to one young feller, and he says, "What in the hell am I supposed to do with this?" And I looked him straight in the eye and I says, "Tomorrow is Mother's Day." Yes, the worst weather was last year when it rained before we got on the first tee. So I sat down with Bill Shelton and Frank Schultz and Jelinek, and I said to them, we were in the same foursome, we're not going to tee it up in the rain. So we sat there and we sampled every bourbon they had behind the bar. That was a great outing.
Oh, the first year I played with Singh Open is about 5 years ago. I come to the Singh Open to see my friends and with whom I have been playing, and I enjoy meeting them. I want to tell that I was actually kidding Singh, because when he started, it's almost 49 years ago. At that time, it was only the 4 people used to play. And we were never invited there, and because all the vendors and others. And I see one of the pictures where he has all the vice presidents with the pagdis on, all the white guys with the pagdis on. It looks so good at that time. But now it's open to all other people like us. I was from the University Medical Center, so I enjoy it.
First time I played the Singh Open, really hard to remember that. I mean, this is almost 50 years. How can you remember back that far? So I know it was 30-some years ago, working with Singh. I think just him being a friend probably talked me into coming and helping on one little thing, and before I knew it, every year I was coming out here. It was great. The main reason I still come to the Singh Open is Singh himself. He's just such a wonderful guy. He's always ready to party. And here's a yearly thing you can look forward to, that you know there's going to be a party. And who cares about the golf or anything? All the friends come, and that's the key thing. If Singh's going to have something, show up.
Hello, my name is Joginder Kanuja, and I am one of the volunteers for Singh Open. My main responsibility is to make sure that the food is in good quality and the beer is good. That's the number one criteria. I have wonderful time here. I've been playing with Singh Open for the last 10 years, and I have enjoyed every year that I have been here.
I'm Jim Coleman, and I've only played at the Singh Open once, and this year won't be one of them. It was sleeting out. The golf cart got stuck in the puddle in the middle of the fairway on the ice, and it was windy and blowy. It was actually worse than today, and I never came back. Although then I started coming back because I decided that it would be fun to participate a little bit and get to see the people I've known from before. And so I really just come back and help out and get to see old friends.
The first year that I played in the Singh Open was a long time ago. I'm not quite sure I remember the year. It was the first year that actually Deep played in the Singh Open too. The funniest moment at the Singh Open is I believe Sid making a fool out of himself every year.
Anyway, the interesting story what I remember was I did not play golf in 1967 when he and I were both bachelors. He told me, let's go and I'll show you how to play golf. So we went down and we went to a driving range somewhere in Detroit. What I recall most was when we went in the clubhouse, we watched the TV and we saw on TV the big riots going on, and that was 1967 July. I don't remember exact date, but that is the year we had one of the worst riots in the history of Detroit.
Never. I have never played in the Singh Open. I'm not a golfer, but I like to hang out with the people, and Singh invites me to come for breakfast. My favorite Singh Open tradition is the breakfast and getting back together with old colleagues. Glad to be here. About 6 or 8 of the guys that are here were people that I met like 40 years ago when I started at Ford in the old windshield wiper and washer and seat tracks and latches group. So Singh was one of them, and just fun to see everybody and get together again.
HKS, you've done a fabulous job. 50 years of this tournament, and you deserve a lot of credit. You have done great. And the thing that I remember best is you put all your heart and soul into it, and you'll be, for this you'll be ever remembered. However, one thing I've got to tell you is you've got to stop saying in the morning I got to do something, and this e-trading you do with the amount of money you've made, you could probably just let us all come free to your Singh Open. Anyhow, all the best, my friend.
It don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing. It don't mean a thing, all you got to do is sing.